Hi everyone. So for this presentation, I chose the Maui's Dolphin or North Island Hector's Dolphin annual distribution map. It shows the range of one of the world's rarest marine mammals along the western coast of New Zealand's North Island. And I found this map super interesting because it sits at the intersection of wildlife conservation and fisheries management. And I think it's a great example of how GIS can be used to protect endangered species. So, moving on to the background, a little background about the animal itself, the Hector dolphin. It's one of the smallest dolphins in the world, and it's found only in New Zealand's coastal waters. During summer and autumn, they come close to shore to feed, and in the winter, they move a little bit further out to sea, but they try and stay within 15 nautical miles of the coast, and they remain in the same general area year-round instead of migrating like a lot of other mammals. The habit of staying close to shore is unfortunately their biggest vulnerability. Bycatch, which is when animals accidentally get caught in recreational and commercial trawl nets by large fishing boats, is the greatest threat they face because the mesh nets are completely undetectable by dolphins underwater. And so, as a result of this, unfortunately, they are classified as critically endangered species, which makes this map even more important. So the story. What is the story that this map is telling? Its main function is to support sustainable fisheries management within a healthy aquatic ecosystem. By showing exactly where Maui dolphins live and move throughout the year, it helps ensure that fishing operations don't negatively impact their habitats. This map uses different shades to distinguish between the hotspot, where dolphins are most concentrated, the normal 90% range, and then the full 100% range, and areas also known not to contain any dolphins. This layered approach makes it a really useful tool for researchers and policymakers who want to compare the location of fisheries and ports against dolphin habitats and understand why dolphins are drawn to certain areas. So for the mapping technology, the people behind the map. This map was created and published by New Zealand's Ministry for Primary Industries, also known as MPI. This data is part of a larger marine mammal distribution service that MPI manages, which actually includes distribution maps for other marine species like bottlenose dolphins, killer whales, etc. So this isn't just a one-off map, it is a part of a much larger, broader government effort to track and protect marine life. The underlying data is subject to Crown copyright and administered by MPI and is intended to support statutory and operational requirements. In other words, it's designed to directly inform real policy and fishery management decisions. On the technical side, the map was built using ArcGIS Online, and it can be viewed through ArcGIS Map Viewer, where it was originally posted and can be seen. The dolphin distribution data is stored and displayed as a vector layer, specifically a polygon layer, which you can see with just the straight edges. It's not raster data. You can see that there's um, actual like lines outlining where it ends and begins, and it's not just an ombre effect of little raster dots. And so finally, this is the link to the map. If anyone is interested, you can just type it into your browser and go look at it. I thought it was super interesting. And then also, I did want to mention that there is another South Island right underneath North Island that you can't see in this map, unfortunately. But it's basically the same as this map. It was done by the same people, uses the same concept, vector data, all of that. And it just sees where these dolphins are located around the southern islands. So I also linked that here because I thought that was super interesting. Just obviously had to pick one map and couldn't do both. So yeah, thank you so much for watching.